Hey guys, Lex here with another Dark and Darker video. Trying a different format out this time around. A lot of the videos on my YouTube channel are either me doing a voiceover of past gameplay footage or a VOD from my stream. But I want to try just go ahead and recording in real time, you know, just talking through my thought process as I'm doing a Goblin Caves run. We're just going to go ahead and do a standard kind of like budget run or economy run, I guess they're called in Tarkov. So yeah, I guess let's get to it. These are the perks that I'm running with. I generally like to be pretty tanky on fighter. I really like the sword and board playstyle. The two-handers are nice, but I just feel like you lose a lot of survivability when you're not using a shield. And just blocking in general. Once you get good at it, it's really like a game changer for, you know, rangers and especially barbarians. If you run into a barb who's using a slow two-hander, oh man, it feels almost too easy to just block almost every attack. It's just super strong. But you know, I would maybe go with something like combo attack if I was trying to do like a two-hander run or something. So you know, something to consider. There are a few things. Also weapon mastery if I want a more reliable ranged option if I'm not starting with one. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and see what the woodsman's got here. Yeah, you see, I'm gonna go ahead and save money. I'm not gonna buy any of the. I'm not gonna switch to weapon mastery and buy any of these bows. But if he would have a crossbow available, which is usually on 14 gold, I would go ahead and buy it and maybe 10 bolts, just because having a ranged option, especially a crossbow, is so strong on a fighter. Up against good players like wizards and warlocks and sometimes other rangers who know how to kite you, it can be really tough to get any damage in. And yeah, the crossbow does a ton of damage and can sometimes just end the fight with a well-placed headshot. So again, I always like to check if he has the crossbow here, and I would buy that with 10 bolts and then maybe some healing and then just go with it. But since he doesn't, we're gonna go ahead and have to tank up and see what else we can buy. Oh, dark plate armor is so useful. I feel like finding plate chest armor is so rare in standard Goblin Cave, so I try to buy this every time it's up. Sometimes I'll even buy it just to stock it. But yeah, this is super important. Helmets, I said in a previous video that I think helmets are super important, but I think this is a little bit more important because on a budget run, you'll find plenty of helmets and gloves. It feels like helmets, gloves, and boots are some of the most common things that you'll find in a standard Goblin Caves run as far as equipment. Yeah, speaking of which, I think I'll go ahead and buy pants, which will make this a 25 gold run currently. And you know what, we'll buy some healing. We'll buy all three, but I'll bank one. And we'll roll with two. So that's 12, 25, what is this, 37? So 37-ish gold for this setup. And you know what, we're gonna stick with the arming sword. You know, but in the past I would like stock up on gray falchions, but honestly I kind of like the arming sword moveset a little more than the falchion these days. Falchion still hits really hard, and don't get me wrong, if I find like a 33 or 34 damage falchion in Goblin Caves, I'll probably use it, but the arming sword is just so good. If I find like an upgraded arming sword, I tend to stick with that in the Goblin Caves because the moveset is just so much better and it's so much faster. Let me just double check my perks. That looks good. Yeah, we're just gonna hop in. Alright, yep, familiar with this starting zone. Honestly, familiar with every starting zone by now. So I usually like to just break everything I can on the way to the big chest that's like right on the other side of those axes. Let's see if we can get there somewhat quick. I think there might be a player spawn that's somewhat close by. Sometimes there's a skeleton over here, but it doesn't look like he's here this time. Alright. Sheath for a little more speed. And sometimes the skeleton over here with near the box and the barrel is an archer that's already roaming around, but looks like it's not this time. It's okay. We'll probably drop that if we find more valuables. I'll just try to get these headshots. Whoop. Oops. There we go. Trying to hit them with the very edge. Okay, we can find some boots. That's nice. Trying to hit them with the very edge, the very tip of the arming sword, because that is the sweet spot that does the most damage. There are actually two sour spots on the arming sword. There we go. Yeah, like the middle of the blade. Ooh, I mean, don't really need knowledge, but those aren't bad. Not bad at all. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there are 2 sour spots. I'm not sure what the percentages are, but the middle of the blade does less damage than the tip of the blade. And the hilt of the blade obviously does even less damage. So really, you're trying to hit people with the very, very tip of the arming sword if you're ever in a fight. And I mean, obviously against mobs too. Ooh, heavy gauntlets. Yep, take that. Honestly, kinda love lanterns. They're worth a decent amount of gold. Yeah, I think at this quality they're worth 10, but they can be worth like 15 and 20. Sorry, I thought I heard footsteps. White heavy gauntlets, 16, 15. Ours are better. Ooh, an armlet, yes. Look at that, see, gloves, or sorry, gloves, helmet, boots, very quickly. We're pretty tanky now. Alright, you know what? This area over here tends to be pretty popular since there's an assured exit. You can see the staircase symbol on the map. That is basically a free portal. So it tends to be highly contested. Whoop. Let me just deal with this real quick. It tends to be highly contested. So you might see some action, or the chances of seeing action are pretty high over there as far as PvP. Oh my god, please. Oh my god, please. But we're gonna go ahead and take a look. Nice little room up here. Sometimes there's a skeleton in this room. Well, there's always these skeletons, but there's sometimes a hostile skeleton in this room. A bottle. Might chuck that at somebody. Oh, 2 bottles, okay. Green, blue, sapphire, that's nice. Green, blue. Cultist hood? Nah. Don't need that. Kinda want both of these explosive bottles equipped. Yeah, I thought there was a chest over here. So we're probably gonna start clearing these goblins. I don't have a ton of treasure yet, so I'm okay with like being a little aggressive if I hear players, because I want some money. Come on, sir. Oh my god, he's gonna curse at me. Come on, bro. And there we go, there we go. Oh, sounds like a wizard in the distance. Ooh, better arming sword. That's actually awesome. Oh. Sounds like somebody's on the other side of that door. Oh, it's a cleric. He's gonna buff up. We do not want that. We want his buffs to run out before we have to fight him. So let's just walk away. Got a trap over here too. Turn this roaster off, bring the goblins over the traps. Hopefully the cleric runs into it if he's chasing. Oof! Don't know how I got hit there. I hear the cleric. Let's heal up. I'm okay with fighting the cleric if his buffs are down. Wait, did he die over here? He died. Sounds like we have a bard in here too. We might chase him down. Oh, what happened to this guy? There is a free portal over here. Oh, I hear action. We got a rogue! Fuck it. Scared him off at least. Let's get the oil lantern too. Oh, he ran for it. Let's chase him. Screw it. This ratty rogue. Let's heal up. Ooh, got him. Ooh, it's close though. Oh, he had loot. We gotta run though. Oh my god, take everything we can. Quickly, quickly, quickly. We got a lockpick. Alright, we're getting out of here. Whee! If we had a little more time, we could have loaded up a little bit, but I was not confident fighting that bard right after getting hurt so much. What did that bard have, though? Let's just check for fun. Two green crossbows, that's a little scary. Oh man, he's gonna get the rest of the loot. That's fine. Let's just see what he got. This bard was loaded too. Like, if I didn't have to blow my second wind that fight, I feel like I could have fought this bard for sure. Or if I was able to like grab the surgical kit, maybe I could have played that differently. But you know what? We made it out with a decent scoop from that rogue. Let's just see how much we made it out with, because that's honestly, I'm just trying to make it out successfully with money. Let's see how much we got from that rogue. The blue sapphire is always nice. How much is that? 16? Not bad. So you made 89, it looks like, in trinkets? Is that right? Let's sell this. So 89 trinkets. We got the lockpick, which I know can sell for a good bit. Oh yeah, we have these two lanterns. Oops, wait, what am I doing? This, and then we take this here and this. So we got 20 gold from the lanterns. Just sell some of this other kind of random crap. Magical power, I don't think it's all that. Maybe a player would buy it, but I don't know, it doesn't seem worth. The lockpick though, that was a nice little find. I'm actually not sure how much those go for, but they are very rare, so I imagine a decent bit. Alright, so how much do we make it out with here? Let me just see. So that's 100, 130, 135. That is actually not a bad run. Thanks to the rogue for delivering us that nice little gift at the end there. But yeah, that's generally what my budget runs have been looking like these days. I feel like in the 15 to 20 level bracket, you run into some slightly more geared people. It's just kind of how it's been. People who are not only slightly more geared, but who are also better at the game. So the fights are gonna be a little tougher. But for any new players, if you just progress, kind of organically through the game, just level up, learn what you're doing, you will be more than capable of fighting a lot of people 15 plus. I'm honestly surprised at some of the plays that I see at 15 plus. It's nice to see a mix of like everything, I like seeing the sweats, I like seeing the noobs, all of it's really fun. I'm glad that's all kind of, I don't know, it feels good. It feels pretty balanced to me. I know some people were concerned, but I think it's a change for the better. So, props to Iron Mace for always making good changes in my opinion, or reverting them quickly if they don't. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now, guys. Decent, quick budget run. I forgot we made it out with these blue boots also. Not bad, not bad. Cool. Yeah, until next time, guys.